Now, one of the things I'm often asked is, how do you record games so that you can put them on YouTube? Now, there's a couple of ways. If you're using an Xbox or something like that, then you need a piece of equipment, realistically, to record from the Xbox and the television to your MacBook or laptop. There's a simple way, a cheap way, in fact a free way of recording. If you want to record from either your MacBook or from an iPad, then we can set this up really cheap. Just follow these instructions and we'll get you set up. So this is going to be to record a game that you're playing on the iPad or a game that you're playing on your MacBook. You've probably got the software already installed. If not, there's a couple of bits and pieces and I'll show you how to install them. So all we're going to do now is plug in the lightning cable to the iPad to the USB of your iMac or your MacBook. And that's just the standard lightning cable that came with it that you use to charge your iPad or your iPhone. It's just a standard lightning cable, lightning to USB. So that's now plugged into your MacBook or your iMac, and then looking at your MacBook or your iMac, you should have your screen like here. So what we're going to use is we're going to use a piece of software called QuickTime that should realistically already be on your MacBook or iMac. If you're not sure whereabouts it is, click on Launchpad down here, and in the search bar at the top, just type a Q and QuickTime will come up. So QuickTime is what you would use often to watch videos and things like that. But it's really clever. If we click on File and New Movie Recording, it will give you this little box here. It might show you your FaceTime camera or something like that. But this little arrow here, if we click on that, it shows us all the different devices that we can record from. And as you can see here, we've got my iPad. So if I click on that and open up my iPad, that's the screen for my iPad. So you can record this now. If I click on record there, stick the thumb on there. Oh, we don't want Siri, thank you very much. And this is my iPad being recorded. Like so. That's the iPad recording. As you can see, my artistic skills aren't quite the same as my wife's. So that's recording now everything that you see on your iPad. We can switch off the recording by clicking that button there, and that will then be saved to wherever you've set it to save it. But that'll be on your iPad or your MacBook. You can then upload that video to YouTube. If you want to record without using an iPad and you've got a decent MacBook or iMac with probably 8 gig of RAM would be ideal, then I'll show you another way, again with free software, and this way we can have our face on there. You can add your face to the iPad way, but then what you have to do is you have to record slightly differently, and it's a bit hit and miss. And we could do that by opening another browser and putting the face up in this area. But that's just a quick, simple way to record from your iPad. So if you was playing a game or something on your iPad, you could record it to your MacBook or your iMac, and Bob would be your proverbial uncle. There we go, hope that helps.